What's going on, everybody? It's Ayer. Today I wanted to talk about, well, it's the same day, at least for me, when I'm making this video. Anyways, I just want you to know I'm not a therapist, I'm not licensed or anything. I do plan to go back to get my, psychology degree. Anyways, that's off topic though. But yeah, today I wanted to get into the topic of jealousy. Now, jealousy, as someone who suffered a lot from it, it's a really powerful thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't really blame anyone except yourself, and like how your heart reacts to certain things, and certain triggers and stuff like that, and it all depends, you know what I'm saying? And the new generation, as myself, we have this like, we see it as a normal standard now, but like to be obsessive over our romantic partners. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll say, "Oh, only text me, only love me, only do this and that with me," and you realize, like, I mean, yeah, that works sometimes, but you realize that at the same time it doesn't, right? Because you're not giving the other person space, and eventually they get tired of being with you like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're always so close to you. And I don't care what you say, you always gonna need a small, at least a small break from your partner. You know what I'm saying? At least a small one. It can be playing games, and hey, some of you people can just be with your partner 24/7. That's okay. But I'm talking about I say it's a good percentage of y'all that just want to be by yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Just want to chill. And if you have a compulsive, obsessive partner like that, try to talk to him about it. And if it doesn't work out, and he's just not respecting your boundaries, you have to go ahead and leave that relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, it always comes down to that. Is respecting your partner's boundaries. And I know, hey, trust me, as a guy who was one, I'll admit it, I was one of those compulsive guys who was always like, only text me. You know what I'm saying? I was like 19 at the time, but still, it was still toxic. I can't make an excuse. I was still an adult at the time when I was doing that. There's no excuse for it. And I still feel bad about it, but I mean, all I can do is move on, be a better person. And whoever's seeing this video, and if you're thinking, once again, it's up to you, man, or female, or wherever you are, it's up to you. We all have our own different ways, but in my own personal experience, right? Just sit there and think, is this really what I want for my partner? To always only text me? You know what I'm saying? And don't worry, hey, trust me, I know how you feel. I know how that anger that builds up, that jealousy when she's texting another guy. Hey, I know how it feels, man. When I was with my ex, man, trust me, bro. I don't know what it was. I couldn't get over it. It took me a while to go over. It took me a year to get over that rage. I don't really just had a feeling of like her thinking that she don't leave you. You know what I'm saying? I know how it is. It's okay, and that's just being insecure, and that's okay to admit that as a guy. It's not a bad thing. It can be. Society looks at it as a bad thing, like, oh, you're a pussy. No, who cares what they think? Who cares what they think? All right, it's okay. Let's work through it. And you're probably wondering, Zay, what helped you? Well, it took me a year. Like I said, it took me a year, about 2 years actually, to get over it. And why I did, I had to, like, those triggers. Like as soon as you start kissing a guy, I would realize, I'm like, oh, I gotta stop doing that. That's just toxic. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to stop that. I had to like just stop it. It's hard, but you just have to, like, it's basically kind of like cold turkey. You gotta stop it right when it happens. You gotta lock in. You gotta tell your brain. You gotta say no. You gotta turn your little brain, turn it. You know, your brain is such a beautiful thing. It like follows these chords, right? And it's just like any. Let's okay. How do I compare this? Like you think about the food that you love right now, right? And you immediately jump to something, right? That's kind of how jealousy works. As soon as that trigger happens inside your brain, it's boom. You're like, oh, I'm mad. Oh, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a very powerful thing. Um, but yeah, you know, just work on it. It's okay. It's not a bad thing. As long as you can sit there and admit it that you're doing not a very good job being a romantic partner, that's okay. Work through it. And if it's too late and you already broke with that person, like I did, and you feel bad, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Just don't put yourself too down for it. Don't do anything stupid. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, that's about it. See you.